All right, guys. Real quick, week 3 update. Today is Sunday, the 23rd of October, 2022. Week 3 update. So I went through JavaScript this week on freecodecamp.org, and it gets pretty tough, guys. I was a little overwhelmed. But the more I kept researching and looking into things, the more it started making sense. I was solving problems on my own. So overall, it was pretty good, but very intense. A lot of information to absorb. I took all sorts of notes, and then you move on to something new, and then you forget what you already learned, and you kind of got to go back and this and that. So what I did now is, when I was at the kind of towards the end of the JavaScript portion of Free Code Camp, I kind of wanted to start over and go through everything again to kind of drill it in, and I started using codecademy.com. So I started going through JavaScript again, but through a different website, to kind of pick up on anything that the other website might not have covered, and to review everything. And I must say that everything makes a lot more sense the second time through. Just understand when they say methods, when they say objects, when they say whatnot, it makes more sense the second time. Things that seem simple and not as important make more sense, and you realize how to break it down the second time through. I'm still squeezing in 4 or 5 hours, but I'm going all 7 days. On the weekends, I'm able to do more hours. On the weekdays, not so much, so I make up for it on the weekends. So I'm averaging 4 to 5 hours a day. During the week, it might just be 2 or 3, but on the weekends, I make up those hours that I didn't get. We got 2 more weeks of soccer for the kids. They're looking actually pretty good, so they're probably gonna go to the playoffs. So it's probably gonna be 3 more weeks. But once soccer's over, I'm looking to increase my hours. I'm looking to try to do 5 to 6 hours a day. I'm very dedicated to this. I'm very passionate about this. I'm not going to give up on this. I'm definitely going to follow through. I enjoy doing it. As frustrating and as overwhelming as it might seem, I enjoy trying to solve these puzzles, because that's kind of what I see it as. I see these as puzzles. You got code. You need to figure out how to make it work correctly. And they're just puzzles to me. And as overwhelming as they may seem, I enjoy doing it. Once you're able to figure it out, you feel accomplished. You know, it feels good. I keep flirting with the idea of these boot camps. I keep looking into them. I'm like, man, what will I know when I'm ready? And should I do one of these boot camps? And I keep looking back into them, and then I'm like, I just can't fathom paying that money for something that I can teach myself, and something just the intense schedule. I don't know if I would be able to keep up with it. I still consider it. If you have the time and you can afford it, definitely do one of these boot camps. If you're able to absorb information under pressure at that speed. I kind of like going back and reviewing things. There's been like a couple days where I'm just so overwhelmed with JavaScript where I'll take a break and go back to HTML and CSS and work on some of my projects that I've started, so that I don't forget that information. I don't want to cram new information into my mind and forget about all the old things that I've already learned. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I can retain as much of it as I can. That's it for this week's update. I look forward to updating you again next week. Thanks for following along. You know, if you have any questions or anything that you'd like for me to share in my videos, drop me a comment and I'll try to get back to you. All right. Thank you guys. Bye.